So what camera will you need in 2025? I think that all cameras and all camera brands' latest releases are good enough to do whatever you want to do, because then you can pick up glasses that are professional, prosumers, cheaper glasses. You can do whatever you want, but the camera body, more or less, has the same functionalities: 4K video, internal stave, you should have it, and then a good mic jack for the audio, and then you pick up your glass. Either APS-C, full frame, now even medium format could be a good ADC. So I'm here today running and gunning on the mountains above Lake Como to show you that even my old, because it's not so recent, camera, which is an A7C Mark II by Sony, can do whatever you want to do with it. You just need to think about it, do the composition, organize the shooting, and then put all the elements together. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thomas Love here from One Lens Only, and today, yes, I'm abusing my camera because, as you can see, I put it to the stress. There's a lot of light on that side and there's a lot of shade on this side, and it's tracking me down with the AF recognition, similarly to what you would do with the Fuji XM5, with the Nikon Z5 Mark II that they just announced, almost released, and we are in the same ballpark with the price. So unless you want to spend much more for the Nikon Z8, you can eventually go with Panasonic, with the Panasonic S1R Mark II, and all of those cameras would be good enough for running and gunning. So I'm a bit spoiled when it comes down to image quality, because I come from Leica, I come from Nikon F mount for many years. I worked as a professional with all the best, the beautiful glasses that are comparable to what now you call the S line for some brands or the G Master for some others. But G Masters and S line brands nowadays, well, they're a bit tad too sharp, in my humble opinion, because I'm used to another kind of styling. And so what can you do with a camera which is so versatile? And now, just for your information, I'm using a super cheap glass, which is the Viltrox 28mm f4.5. As you can see, the color science doesn't disappoint. The AF tracking doesn't disappoint. We have a weird shutter speed because I had to compensate the f4.5 aperture with a 1/640, 1/500 of a second shutter speed. But apart from that, guys, when you put all the elements together, you can do post-production on the video, post-production on the photo, post-production on the audio. You can enhance the audio thanks to Adobe. You can do many things. So whatever system you pick up, just be comfortable with what you pick up. You need to love your camera, because then you need to know thoroughly the UI, how it works, and how you want to adjust some settings if you have to. But then I guess that every camera brand is equal to any other. Now, I know there are a lot of fanboys out there that they're all in love with their Fujis, they're all in love with their Lumix, or with their Sony, or with their Canon. All these cameras make great things in 2025. So just pick up the one that resonates with you and then go out and start creating. Now, what am I doing right now? I am running gunning in the woods because I want to test different things. I want to test different shutter speeds. I want to test different glass. But as you can see, have a journey and witness the journey and sharing this journey with even cheap means, such as the Viltrox glass that I'm using, or with the bear second with me, because I want to show it to you what action cam I am using right now. It's this one. Yes, it focused on it. And so these are all things that cost more or less $100, including, and not mentioning also, the other different angle that I have for recording, which is my cheapo Motorola glass that you can see here. This is worth $120, and these are all means that can allow you to record 4K videos. And then, of course, in post-production, when you enter DaVinci Resolve, if you're shooting log, of course you have more of a dynamic range and stuff, but you can really copy, paste, and put together different elements, even to give some movement to tell a story, which is not just a talking head of me in front of you. You're wondering what the site is from here. I will share it with you in a moment, guys. So please let me know down here in the comments which are your favorite means. If you prefer shooting photos or recording videos, I love a lot talking, and so this is why I started my YouTube channel, and I want to share with you all the experiences that I'm making with different camera brands, with different glasses, and with different mics and settings and tripods and everything, getting ready with a complete cheapo kit for the long Italian summer. So with that, I hope you got some value out of this video. If you did, please remember to like it, share it on your social media, subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the reviews to come, and I guess I will see you later. Thank you. Bye bye.